What's up, everybody? It's your boy Trey Swish back at it again with another video, and yes, my face is very red because we are about to react to an extended look at Pokemon Legends Z and A. And I haven't seen anything since the first teaser with Pikachu running around in a artistic background. So let's get it, man. Happy birthday to Pokemon. Hopefully this is good. I did not like Scarlet.
Pokemon Legends ZA is a new title in the Pokemon series.
All right.
The story takes place in Lumiose City, the largest city in the Kalos region.
Good.
Prism Tower stands tall at the center of this city of beautiful vistas.
Please bring back battle towers.
These days, Lumiose is undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment.
Okay, if this is actual gameplay, if this is what the game's gonna look like, this already clears Scarlet and Violet, because that game was bare. It was so bare.
Plan to turn it into a city that
I love
people
this.
and Pokemon truly share.
Is it me, or do the models for the actual Pokemon look... They look different than the last rendition. Like, obviously with Arceus and everything, it was kind of unsaturated. And this definitely has more color to it, which I appreciate. It just pops more, especially when your graphics aren't going to be phenomenal. But yeah, man, I don't know. Did they bump up the saturation? Are the models a little bit more... I wouldn't even say more detailed. They look pretty flat, but I think it's just the saturation. This honestly looks like more of a safe direction, which might be best for this franchise, you know, with not much power in the Switch. You know, don't overdo it. You know, let the game run good and let it just look good. Hopefully
After
there's
you
no
arrive
glitching,
in
man.
Lumiose City to see the sights, you'll meet 3 Pokemon, one of which will...
Are these our starters? Are these our starters? They straight up just took the fuck... Bro, you took the second generation starters. And then you're like, all right, Typhlosion, I'm sorry, bro, but the public knows. They know your true colors now. You've been exiled. You've been canceled, locked up, put into Poke jail. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there was a leak back in the day. It was most disturbing, but also hilarious leak I've ever even fathomed. Just... I don't know if it was fan fiction. Could you qualify it as fan fiction? If they actually worked at the studio themselves? I don't know. But yeah, Typhlosion did some stuff that was actually pretty disturbing. A couple Pokemon did. But yeah, it looks like they subbed them out.
become your first partner.
I think that's actually kind of boring. Now, Cynical did get a...
Chikorita,
He was an
Tepig,
Arceus, right?
and Totodile.
I think they should have went with Mudkip, and then I would have went with Charmander, something like that. You know, the first 3 generations, or maybe even do the second, third, and fourth generation. You know, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm not hating. I still like this guy right here, the little red guy.
3 Pokemon,
Tepig
one of
was
which
his
will
name?
become your first partner.
Forgot.
Chikorita, Tepig, and
Tepig.
Totodile. You'll choose one of these Pokemon to accompany you on a new journey as you...
I think they needed to throw in the Tepig because honestly, the newer generation of players might not even have played like the OGs, right? So they need to throw in something that's at least relative to them.
get to know Lumiose City and its inhabitants.
I don't think they need to, but maybe that's what they thought.
Here are some of the colorful characters you'll encounter.
Very colorful. Obviously, the saturation is
When
way
you
better
arrive
now.
in Lumiose, you'll meet a new friend and ally, either Urbane or Tawny.
Wait, what? Which character you meet will depend on the appearance you choose for yourself in game. Either urban or tiny. So pretty much, I'm guessing if you pick a male, it's gonna pick a female, and if you pick a female, it's gonna pick a male. So this is a rival, right?
The hotel where you'll be staying is run by AZ. You'll also meet his partner, Floette.
Okay, we're cooking. We're cooking, bro.
Lumiose's redevelopment
Yes.
is being managed by Quasartico Inc. You'll become acquainted with the company's CEO Jet and her secretary Vinny.
I haven't played X and Y. I think it's X and Y, right? In a long time. No, maybe it was Black. After Generation 4, I get a little confused with the canon, right? I do. I played the fuck out of everything before Gen 5. Is this the guy that's like eternal pretty much, that lives forever, and then that Pokemon's the one that he was trying to find and then like revived from the dead, and had that crazy plot line of like the war and everything between Pokemon and humans and shit. That shit was fucking fire. I forgot what game that was. I think it might have been like Black or Black 2, maybe it was X. I can't remember exactly what it was, but man, that like that tone shift for Pokemon was so good. Like I hope they get back to that, and just having the callback to this guy. I'm interested on like the overall story of where we're going now. Like, is this after the fact? I'm sure it is. It's not before.
Different people you meet will make your time in Lumiose all the richer. To help people and Pokemon coexist, the city has set up wild zones. These areas, located throughout Lumiose, give wild Pokemon habitats where they can thrive.
Wait, is Lumiose the same city that was in Detective Pikachu? Because that would be an awesome callback.
To catch one of these wild Pokemon, aim carefully, then throw a Pokeball.
Okay, it does look janky. It does. And this is like polished footage they're showing us already. Like, that does look janky, man.
Pokeball.
Like, not the Pokeball bouncing.
These wild Pokemon, aim carefully, then throw a Pokeball.
It's not that bad. Now, if you pay attention, this is the mechanic that actually might be the downfall of Power World.
To catch one of these wild Pokemon, aim carefully, then throw a Pokeball. If you're having a hard time catching one, have one of your Pokemon use its moves to weaken the target, making it...
Let me see the moves for a second. Okay, this is just like Arceus, right? This is just like Arceus. Yeah, I like this.
Have one of your Pokemon use its moves to weaken the target.
I need to go play through Scarlet and beat it, just so I can say I've beaten every Pokemon game.
This game offers a style of Pokemon battling not seen in previous titles.
Okay.
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect. So choose your timing and positioning carefully to gain...
Wait, I'm so confused. What?
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect.
Wait, is this like the concept of like the TV show? I'm so confused.
Can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of...
So the Pokemon has to stay near you? Oh, and that guy did the rollout so he could go all the way across the map. That's interesting. It's adding a new mechanic. I wonder if there's more to it, because like with the TV show, I fucking love the TV show growing up. I love Pokemon TV show and Digimon TV show. I would watch those religiously, and then also the Justice League show. But I love the concept of, you know, the trainer being able to tell like the Pokemon what move to do, like dodge here, you know, burrow into the ground, you know, more strategic. Like it wasn't just moves that they were doing. It was like situational, like moving your monster, your little pal, like a chess piece on the board, which this is cool because you're adding another mechanic that kind of emulates that a little bit, I guess. Hopefully there's more to it.
So choose your timing and positioning carefully to gain the upper hand.
Yeah. This is worrisome though, because if you add a mechanic like this, there might be kids that are completely confused and don't know what to do, because Pokemon is a very simple game. And once you start adding new gameplay mechanics like this, there could be a skill gap, which is crazy to say, but people that are playing this game could be like 6.
Your partner Pokemon through battles and dodge incoming attacks. Swap Pokemon if you need to and find the right moment to unleash a move.
That's cool.
What's more, certain Pokemon can go beyond evolution by undergoing Mega Evolution.
Of course. I think with this concept is also with the moving, they should have a toggle switch where you can turn that on and off, because you've always had toggle switches to kind of change the gameplay in general, historically. Now to the level that we're talking about now, with actually changing the core gameplay, is a different situation. So I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't a toggle to turn that off. But it would be nice, like having just a standard turn-based style mainline Pokemon game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be a market for that. There's obviously always gonna be a market for that. So I think they need to keep that in mind when they're releasing this game. should be
When
there
a
at
trainer's
launch.
keystone resonates with the megastone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just change shape. It'll unlock a new level of power, turning the tide of battle in its favor.
Yeah, so we got both at the same time. That's dope. I like it. Yep.
As Lumiose continues its transformation into a city that
I'm not gonna lie, I hope they would bring back Dino Maxing just for a little gig or something, you know? Like a certain like battle tower and there's like a Dino Maxing arena or something. That'd be cool. Just bring that gameplay back too. Just why not? Like for the longest time Pokemon was literally just doing new gimmicks, whether it be Mega Evolution, Dynamaxing, whatever it might be. I mean, you're at a point where why not? You have a Switch 2 that's more powerful. Bring them all together and just make it in a certain way where it's like different battlefields or something like that, kind of like the Yu-Gi-Oh aspect, like in the TV show. Like the atmosphere, the terrain and stuff would affect the play, which I hope they would do that as well with this.
belongs to both people and Pokemon. Who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences will await you.
I'm excited, man.
Pokemon Legends ZA,
Coming
late 2025.
Late, baby. Man, what's this? Not actual gameplay footage. This is the promotion match announcement. What? Is that like confirming that they're gonna have multiplayer or something? Like I'm confused. What does that even mean? Maybe it'll say in the comment section below, or comment down below if you know what it means, man. I that went over my head completely. Like I don't understand. Like this looks like the Powder Tower. Like for Wi-Fi battles, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. The city planner are gonna hate when I use Earthquake in the city center. Yeah, for sure. I can't wait to be told, I'm sorry, there's a blackout. You can't go any further until it's fixed. Oh boy. Fucking love that. Oh, the worst one was, I'm sorry, I'm a bit parched right now. I'm a bit thirsty. I need a drink. You can't go past me because I'm thirsty. Fuck you. Just fucking DoorDash a fucking drink, you dick. AZ will be the main villain. AZ will be our professor. AZ running a hotel, finally happy with his partner Floette. Yeah, true. You know, for a game taking place exclusively in a city. Wait, is it exclusively in a city? Oh, I didn't catch that part. In a city, I sure hope all the buildings aren't just gonna be flat rectangles with JPEG textures. They will be. They will be, bro. It's Game Freak, you already know. Yeah, what are we talking about? I just hope that it doesn't glitch 24/7, because that was the main complaint I had about Scarlet, dude. I loaded up that game, and once I got into an area that had a bunch of people in it, that thing was moving at 2 frames per second. I swear I could go back on the original OG Xbox and play Knights of the Old Republic 2, which, if you don't know, 2 run a lot worse than 1 did. And boy, sometimes that thing would be running so choppy. Great game, but so choppy, man. Piles of Garbodor on the streets. Luminous truly is just Pokemon Paris. Or San Francisco, for that matter. Yeah, man, I'm excited. Happy birthday to Pokemon. And I'm going to be checking out more of the stuff they launched, because I heard they launched a lot of stuff. So, yeah, stay tuned and hit that sub button to help support your boy. Let's get to 1K. My name is Trey Swish. This is the Ether. I'm not the Ether. We are. Comment down below your thoughts. Let me know what you're thinking about this. Are they cooking with it? Honestly, I think the aesthetics already look better from Scarlet, in my opinion. But who knows? I could be fooled with smoke and mirrors. But yeah, I hope this game runs fairly well, and it can reignite a flame that has dimmed quite a bit. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.